Hi, my name is Kat, and I'm a software engineer with Blocknative, and today I'm going to be walking through some of the new features from our latest release for Ethernow. So the biggest feature that I want to highlight today is the ability to share saved filters. So as you can see, I'm logged in here, and if I click on one of my favorite saved filters, I'm going to open our filters panel, and now there's this new little share icon. So if I click on that, I can go ahead and copy this URL. And I'm going to come over here just so I can show you what it looks like on a non-logged in account. So boom, you can see that that filter loads. Our blocks are all loaded with the filter. Super cool. And you can see if I open the filters panel, it's loaded there. So if I log in over here, and sign, and now I can actually save this filter that's been shared with me to this account. So I'll give it a new name. Boom, and now I have that filter saved. So really cool way to build some really cool filters and then share them. You can also share these links via social media. So now coming back over here, we go back to our live feed. The next feature that I want to highlight is actually the ability to go back to the genesis of the chain. So let's go ahead and for funsies, just put in block number 1 here. Boom, you can see 8 years ago, empty block, started the chain. Let me go ahead and put in a block, maybe it might be a little more interesting. There we go, block 1 million, 7 years ago, two little transactions in that block. So pretty cool. You can actually go back all the way to the genesis of the chain and access that data with a couple of caveats. One being that we don't have the transaction journeys for all of the data, some of the older transactions, and you won't see the public-private breakdown for the blocks, some of the older blocks, because private transactions haven't been around in the same way that they are now since the genesis of the block. So we'll include some information in our API documentation about sort of when that cutoff is and when you can access that data, up to what point you can access that data. And then finally, we have increased our labeling. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up a block that I know is nice and juicy. So let me input a number here. Cool. And now you can see there's some new address labels. Like you can see the MEV bots in there, got banana gun router, all kinds of good new stuff. So just making those, those transactions a little more interesting, a little more readable, so you can go through and see some of that new data that's been included as well. Just kind of as I'm scrolling, more MEV bots, see if there's anything else good. Oh, a Seaport 1.5, some Coinbase. So lots of new stuff to explore. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to hit us up on Discord.